Good evening and welcome back to Be Rich. In the world of Alphabet and Google, there's a big change. And this is on the platform on which you are seeing this happen. A CEO of many years, Susan Wojcicki, is going to quit. She is going to resign after being 9 years as head of CEO of YouTube. And she is going to take a bow and retire. She's been an employee of Alphabet for more than 25 years, from the day Google started. And before Google, she worked both in Intel and before that Bain Capital. Bain Capital being a venture capitalist, Intel being a product of a venture capital company. And from Intel, she was taken into Alphabet. And she's been involved with Alphabet from day one. In fact, 25 years ago, when Larry Page and Sergey Brin wanted to formalize their search engine, they basically rented the residence of Susan. Residence meaning only the garage. And in Susan's garage, Google started and they refined the search engine product over 5 months, after which they set up their own office. And therefore, she has the credit of being Google's first landlord. She was paid then $1,700. The year was 1998. Larry and Sergey, 25 years age at that time, convinced Susan that they had a great business and persuaded to resign her job in Intel and join Google. And if she had a house at Menlo Park at that time, she must have already been very successful. And she took a big risk in quitting a well paid job in Intel in 1999 to join the unknown world of Google. Susan will temporarily aid in leadership transition. The person taking over from her will be Neil Mohan, an American of Indian origin. And at YouTube, she will not go anywhere. She will join the promoters, Larry and Sergey, as an advisory and guidance role for both Google and Alphabet. That means she is going to be around there. The retirement is because she wants to manage her health and personal issues and feel better and basically to focus on her family. And Google bought YouTube in 2006 for $1.76 billion. At that time, everybody, including Google, thought they paid too much to acquire YouTube. But in 2017, the annual ad revenue was $8 billion. In 2022, it was $29 billion. You buy a company for $1.5 billion and you net now nearly $30 billion in revenue every year. YouTube's ad revenue has dropped by 5% in the last 6 months, year on year. Alphabet share prices continue to decline because of various factors, including Bard, which we have discussed in great detail. Now, who is going to be the person who is going to take over from Susan? Is an American of Indian origin who's 49 years old and who joined Google in 2008. He was a senior ad and product manager of YouTube before this. He is the guy who focused on YouTube shorts, music, and other aspects of YouTube. I was the chief product executive. Before Google, he used to work for DoubleClick Ads. DoubleClick Ads was an internet advertising firm which was bought over by Google and in 2008 and converted into AdSense at Google. So basically, he was working as senior vice president of display and video at AdSense Google. And he has come with an experience in advertisement. He did his BS Electrical and MBA in the Stanford University. He has worked in Accenture as a consultant before joining DoubleClick. Let us look at some of the numbers that have been achieved by YouTube under Susan. Susan says that YouTube has now 2.5 billion active users. So a billion is 100 crores. So we have 2,500 crores, 2.5 billion monthly active users who are now using Google regularly. More than 500 hours of content is being uploaded every minute. As I speak for 8 minutes. 8 into 500, 4,000 hours of content would have already been uploaded by the time we finish speaking here. So this is huge. And Google has had some controversies, and it was fined $170 million in 2019 because in a case it said it violated child privacy laws. The other controversies with which YouTube has been known is in the 2020 elections. It banned Donald Trump's account because he was uttering lies. How it handled COVID-19 pandemic is terrible because it allowed some misinformation campaign in 2019. So these are the negatives because a lot of fake news and conspiracy theory sells, and Google, YouTube is accused of allowing people to upload content which gives misinformation about COVID 19, its vaccines, and figures. Google does not censor our videos unless there is a clear case of complaint. Their authorities expect Google to be more proactive, but Google is huge. In India, it has created several thousand jobs. I know at least of thousand people, more than thousand people who are employed in YouTube channels in the language of Tamil in Chennai alone. And it's very easy to start a YouTube channel. It has democratized the whole thing. People who are being persecuted and pushed out of jobs, especially in journalism, under a semi-dictatorial regime like India, have found YouTube as a salvation. The latest being Ravish Kumar. He launched his channel Ravish Kumar Official. Within a day, more than million subscribers joined. Now he is nearly at 4 million subscribers. What YouTube has ensured that the tyranny of ink and tyranny of television editor who chooses what content people will see has completely been eliminated. It's a democratic YouTube OTT platform where you and I can upload and anybody can watch it. That is the great joy of the YouTube. But under government pressure, the BBC channel or youth documentary was blocked. But it is very stupid to do so because you have to change the VPN number and you can watch the channel properly. There have been several cases of Indian origin CEOs. Microsoft is run by Satya Nadella, Alphabet by Sundar Pichai, Adobe by Shantanu Narayan, PepsiCo by Indira Nooyi. Twitter used to be run by Parag Agarwal till he was sacked. There have been several cases of Indian CEOs rising to the top, which shows that the cream de la cream, which migrates from India, is able to break the gas ceiling and go to the very top of the corporate world in the United States. Thank you for watching. Be rich. If you like this content, like this video, subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification. If you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified every time we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support for Be Rich and urge you to share this channel with your friends and relatives and ask them to take a look. Once again, thanks. After a successful event in Qatar, my team wanted to find out where to do an event. So they did a recce, they did a survey, and they found out that they would go back to my second home in Saudi Arabia, Dammam. So after nearly 30 years, I'm going back to Dammam. The last time I was in Dammam was in 1990, and I'm going back there to do an event on the 10th of March. We have not yet decided where it will be in Dammam, but definitely I am visiting Dammam on the 10th of March, Friday. So those who are in and around Dammam or maybe in Jeddah should make a trip to see me, and I'm going to talk about investments on where you should put out your money. Those in Bahrain can drive across the causeway and join us. See you in Dammam on the 10th of March. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.